Hi, I'm Kelsey Zeiser, Senior Editor at Light Reading, and we're here at the Big Communications event in Austin, and I'm joined by Bill Walker with CenturyLink. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, Kelsey.
It's good to see you. So you're on a few panels this week, and one is on converting central offices to data centers.
Yes.
Why is that a top priority for CenturyLink?
So one thing I learned when I'm an IT guy, and when I first came to CenturyLink, I thought of central offices as kind of being ubiquitous, and really they're distributed. So we have what people would call central offices in our core network and out at a regional level and down in the metros. It's a giant tree structure. And we don't have enough fiber to deliver the service growth over the next 10 or 20 years. We just can't bury enough fibers in the ground. So when we start looking at could we re-engineer the applications to maybe be distributed across the network. So if we look at the CDNs and things that we're doing with video, can we do that with other applications too, and actually redistribute the services at the edges of the network that makes sense from a latency and throughput perspective?
Okay, that makes sense. And what are some of the biggest benefits to your customers in moving that compute to the edge of the network?
So predictable latency, predictable throughput, and actually redistributing even the things that we used to put on the provider edge down into the customer premises. Things like firewalls. Does it make sense to have a firewall on site anymore? Maybe it makes sense to run that firewall up in the network even further, or screen the bad traffic before it consumes the link down to the customer prem.
That makes sense. And we've been talking a bit today at BCE about digital transformation. I know that's a big topic right now. What's your general advice to operators in managing their digital transformations? Maybe some lessons learned from CenturyLink?
Well, two things. Number one, you want to be brave. You want to actually take some of the chances. Nothing is going to be over-engineered and deliver after 3 years what you actually need to deliver. You need to throw things out there and actually be ready to pivot. I don't like to say fail fast. The end goal that you're going to is a valid goal. How you get there may change. So changing a tool, changing an idea, adding a feature makes sense. So you're not failing. You're actually getting there by a different path. So having the tenacity to continue through on what you've decided you want to deliver, but keeping an open mind and maybe delivering something that's not what you thought you were going to do. 100%.
That's great advice. Well, thanks so much for your time today. It's been a pleasure.
Great, thanks, Kelsey.